Welcome back. Welcome back. We are here once again with our longtime friend, Matt Krupka.
You still can't pronounce
Wow, longtime friend. You can't get my name right.
I've said it like at least 5 times in the past minute, but it's like the second the camera turns on, you get a K in your name.
That happens.
There's already a K. You get 2 Ks in your name. Okay, welcome Matt Krupa.
Thank you.
From the Symphony, our longtime friend.
Yes. It's okay, Luna. I like you anyway.
Our first guest.
Ever.
Yeah, our first
almost 2 years ago.
I know, right?
Yeah.
When was it, April?
I think it was
April.
April.
I think April sounds right.
Yeah, that's what Nathan said.
Yeah, well, welcome back.
Sure.
We've got a nicer couch now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you
it's
guys have
like really fancy. Yeah,
it's pretty nice.
Yeah, so new year brings new Geek Series symphonies.
Oh man.
What do we got on the roster?
The Geek Series at the Symphony goes crazy again this year. So as a reminder to any students watching, $10 tickets for almost everything. Not everything, almost everything. I did bring my little cheat sheet because I can't remember them. So coming up next, Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions, March 9th. Everything's this year. A symphonic tribute to Comic-Con, the Tetralogy, because it's the 4th time we've done it. That's my favorite.
Are we doing Tetris with Tetralogy?
There might, I think so. I mean, we're still figuring out what we're actually going to play. We figure that out in the next few weeks or so, but that's my favorite because you get something from everything. You get something from TV shows, from movies, from video games, and we get all the different cosplay groups to come out. You know, 501st Mountain Garrison comes out with all the stormtroopers and stuff, and all the Star Wars stuff, and of course I like that, as we know.
And we'll be there as usual.
And Nerd Necessities Network always has a table at the Geek Series, so that's great. I love having you guys there. Movie at the Symphony, E.T., Extraterrestrial. That was one of the first movies I saw in the movie theater. That's how old I am. And it was crazy. It was really creepy. I know, right? Well, I was a baby then. I was probably like 7 or so.
Did it frighten you as a child?
Oh, man, yeah. E.T., creepy.
Were you afraid that E.T. wasn't going to live?
Yes. Well, spoilers. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, very much.
Wow, Una.
And I think that's the movie that made me really start to like junk food. Reese's Pieces especially. Oh, man. I could tear through some Reese's Pieces. After that, in May 27th, 28th, the music of Star Wars. It seems like we do it almost every season now, and I love it. Everyone likes Star Wars. It's great. It's fantastic. And then finally, not really part of the Geek Series, kind of a special thing, but it has a little bit of it. So we just did the music of Harry Potter, the A Sorcerer's Stone. We did the movie. We played the score a couple weeks ago, actually. And we're going to do Chamber of Secrets in July, and then Prisoner of Azkaban next January. No $10 tickets for those, unfortunately, but still, I mean, they start at $29.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was great. It was amazing to see it and hear it. It's a long movie, though. I didn't realize how long it is, especially with a 20-minute intermission. It's a long movie, so, but that's good.
So, we kind of know you as like the geek guy, but like there seems to be some questions about your other job.
My other job.
So like, what else?
So, well, when I'm not, breaking computers and changing toner for the Colorado Symphony.
Lovely, yes.
Yes, I manage I host pub trivia every Sunday night.
Awesome.
In a local pub, and we get questions, and we ask 8 different rounds of questions. Each round has a fun theme with different things about it. We play music rounds. Sometimes we'll do video rounds. We'll do visual rounds, and it's about 2 hours a night. So it's fun. I mean, it's interesting, but it's fun.
Are babies such as ourselves allowed to trivia nights?
Sometimes. It depends on the venue. I mean, if you go to like a venue that is like a pizza place or a family place or whatever, yeah, I mean, there's like, there's a burger place I went to that does it a couple weeks ago, and I played, and there's a teenage team there, and I think they came in like 2nd place.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, so I mean, it depends on the location, but some of them you can do it at. So.
That sounds exciting. Cool. So do you and the other hosts, do you guys make them up, or do you get them from database?
No. We just read from the teleprompter, so to speak. We have the teacher's edition.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, we download our quiz materials the day before. We read through them, make sure there's no errors. Usually there's not. Listen to the sound clips, make sure there's no issues there or whatever. Make sure computers work. But no, we don't. Some people that actually host also write, so sometimes they do. But most of the time, it's just reading it from the script, and scoring the sheets, putting them in the computer, giving a winner, et cetera, et cetera. So.
What kind of themed events do you do, and like how often are there
So,
themed ones versus normal?
Actually, usually about once a month. It's a big theme. You know, a couple years ago we did like a Doctor Who theme quiz. You know, this recently we did the Gilmore Girls television show theme quiz. So
and that just had a revival or something.
yeah, it did, and sometimes we'll tie it around to that too.
Gotcha.
So you know, when Arrested Development came back on TV on Netflix, we do one for that. You know, sometimes we'll tie one into the season finale of Game of Thrones, and we'll do one for that. So.
And do more people tend to come out for the themed ones? Or
Yeah,
is
I'd
it-
say so, actually.
Yeah.
Well, because the themed ones we'll try to do in a really big pub or sometimes even like a place with a really big back room
Okay.
with a lot of chairs and tables. Because those, you know, I hosted one for Star Wars, big surprise. And I think we had like 70 teams, and team
Whoa.
size is like 2 to 5, 6 people. Yeah,
That's a lot
it
of
was
people.
the location was packed. It was packed with nerds. The smell was interesting. Wretched hive of scum and villainy, as they say. So,
This is an unrelated question, but you know,
Yes.
I gotta know. Have you ever hosted something at Casa Bonita?
oh no, man,
That sounds
that's
intense.
a top 5 list right there. You know, like although you know the waterfall and electronics probably wouldn't mix. You know, although the sound going through Black Bart's cave would probably be pretty
That'd be
neat.
cool.
I could see that.
That'd be fun.
I
That'd
gotta
be fun.
find that. Oh man, that's a great idea. So there you go.
Cool.
All right. Well, so we've heard that patrons at such events might drink
Yeah.
a bit of confidence juice.
Sure. Yes.
Do their answers get stranger as the night progresses, or
man.
just louder?
The answers get very strange. Some of them I will not repeat
Lovely.
because, you know. My favorite thing is sometimes when you're asking like geography questions and you'll say like, what U.S. state, blah, 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 blah. And they'll say like, Russia. And it's like, okay, so your map is very outdated. That's Pangea. So yes, but as the night progresses, you know, the confidence juice is imbibed and things get interesting. I've never had any major incidents with that, but I've heard horror stories from other hosts around the country that deal with it. So it's interesting.
Well, we're super excited because
Yes.
you've agreed to show us how to host this geek trivia.
Poorly,
so,
but yes.
You know, we can try it at home.
That's right.
So if you guys stick with us, we're all going to learn how to be the hostess with the mostest
Yes.
at the Geekiest Party Trivia.